We are back. Okay, so hopefully, whatever sound issue that I was having is now fixed. Um, if not, then like I said, we do it live. I will go ahead and get through the broadcast here, and hopefully, whatever sound issues there are, will get corrected when after the stream is over, after the broadcast is over, and therefore, YouTube sometimes goes back and fixes it after it's over. So we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and get into some comments here. And also, guys, once again, if you drop me or if you did drop a comment in the previous chat, go ahead and write it in again. Or if you had a question in the previous chat, go ahead and write that in again, and I will get to those. But let me go ahead and get through some of these questions and answers first. And like I said, if you guys have a chat, drop it in the chat. If you put one in the last broadcast, just go ahead and put it in again because it's not going to be in this new broadcast. Also, if you do want to skip the line, send in a super chat and you can skip the line because I'll be checking back here periodically for the super chats. But what I want to do right now, guys, is I want to maybe since I was choppy, maybe I should go on my rant a little bit again, right? Here's the deal, guys. I have platforms that are going to last, I think, a long time that have good business models that I've actually checked out, right? And nobody cares about them, right? And then I show a that's like super, super high risk, like walking into a casino where probably you're going to lose your crypto. And everybody and their mother signs up for it. So, what does that tell me? What is YouTube telling me? What are the results telling me? The results are telling me that that in general, right? In general, what people want is they want the high risk stuff. They want forms where they're more likely to lose out. Personally, I don't understand that. I don't know why I don't know why everybody hasn't joined Crypto Fund. I really don't. Because that's like almost my number one platform at this point. I don't know why everybody hasn't joined that. But then when I come with something that's a high YIP that gives you 17% a day, then everybody wants to jump on. And then they lose and then they get mad. So I don't have much sympathy, right, for someone who's going to ignore a good platform and then throw a bunch of money into a super risky platform after I give them a ton of earnings. You're getting what you're asking for, right? You're asking to throw away your crypto, right? I mean, that's what you're doing with that. And that's what the people want, right? So just bear in mind, if I do a video about a high YIP, it's going to say high YIP on it. It's going to say high YIP in the thumbnail, and you will know because of these ridiculously high payments that they're making that this is a dangerous thing. This is a risky thing. But there it is. There's my little rant. Let's get into some of these comments. Of course, of course, the first comments are going to be about the high yips, right? This person is crying because they put money into stake 7 and it didn't hit their wallet. Well, what do you expect? Right? What did you expect? Right? Did you think that 7 was going to be here forever? I mean, stake 7, that it came out and it rug pulled just like that. What were you expecting? I mean, really? The huge numbers and everything like that. I think I maybe got paid once by stake 7 before it took the money and ran. And that's what the high yips are going to do, guys. More often than not. You want to succeed in high yips, you got to throw a bunch of crap at the wall and just hope that something sticks. Right. And then and then if it does stick, you can hope you make all your money back from the other high yips that you lost on. Risky business, guys. All right. So here's another high yip, Fast Earn. This guy says, "Hey, Vaughn, I did sign up for Fast Earn using your link, but it didn't use you as an upline. So let me tell you guys something about Fast Learn. Fast Learn screws over its people who market it. So if you market Fast Earn is what it's called, Fast Earn, the link will be clickable, but your affiliate code on the end will not be. Right? So fast earn is screwing the marketers too, right? You gotta love the ingenuity, right, of these crooks. You gotta love the ingenuity of these criminals out here. Criminals out here in the space, right? You gotta love it. But what do people want? They want that. They want the criminals. They want the fast earn, right? They want the high yip, right? That's what they want. And then they then after they lose their crypto, they want to come on here and cry about it. Well, you ain't getting no pat on the back from me. You ain't getting no sympathy here, right? You are reaping exactly what you're sowing, right? You're you're playing the lottery and you're getting what you deserve for playing the lottery. Is that harsh? Am I being a little bit harsh? No, I'm telling you the truth. It's because I'm getting loud. That's why. It's not. I don't think it's anything but my microphone. My microphone is muting. It's like mutes me when I get too loud. So I'll try to calm it down a little. I don't think my microphone is made for the type of the type of sauce, right? That sometimes comes up out of the Vaughn, right? I don't know if this microphone is created for that, right? So I got to try to keep it at a reasonable volume, okay, so that everybody can hear. But we're rolling with it. We're going. Here we are. It's 20 after the hour. If it's a technical issue, I'm just gonna go ahead and get through this, right? And then I will fix it on the back end. I really have rarely ever had a technical issue with these live broadcasts. So if it is that, then I'll have to figure it out on the other end, guys, because I'm not a sound technician, right? These issues I don't, it's just not my strong suit. All right, so this person signed up for fast earned and is complaining because they didn't get your withdrawal. Well, cry me a river. Somebody get a violin, will you? Can I get a violin? Somebody play a violin for this guy. What did you think was going to happen, right? All right, it's got another question. How do we join your private Telegram group? Okay, so my private Telegram group is literally one of the first links in the description to my videos, right? Um, there's joinmeonrumble.com, right? And then right under that, it says join my private Telegram group. And then it gives the link there, right? So if you do not have the private Telegram group, if you do not have a link to the private Telegram group, that's where you get it. All right, let me check something, guys. Hang on one second. Let me see something here. Okay, system, sound, microphone access, um, devices. It just doesn't make it easy for you. This does not make it easy. Sound. Okay. What about now? Maybe this will work better. Better, better, better. Maybe this will work better. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so I just switched to a different mic. Can you guys hear me at all now? Can you hear me talking? Can you hear me talking? Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. I switched over. All right, so some of you guys can hear me and So that's how you join the Telegram group. Here is another. We are not receiving any withdrawal from InfoWise yesterday. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You want to know what's going on? What's going on is that InfoWise is dead. It never did anything, right? It was just just a fake platform, right? I don't think I ever got paid anything from InfoWise, right? And then somebody said, "Bro, you keep promoting that BS." I'm not promoting anything, right? I'm giving you what you want, right? What my analytics tell me that you want, right? You want this risky garbage. I'm not promoting it, right? Di- I mean, I get involved with Hyatt's. I throw a little bit of money in there, see what happens. I show you guys what I'm doing right here on the channel. So because I show you what I'm doing, does that mean that you have to do what I'm showing you? I mean, come on. That doesn't follow, right? I got all these great platforms on here. You don't want that, right? You want InfoWise where you're going to get 17% a day, or at least you think you're going to get 17% a day. Then you want to go put your crypto in there, lose your crypto, and then blame me. Well, cry me a river, right? In my opinion, you got a fool, right? You're making very foolish decisions, right? And then you want to say, I'm promoting it. Come on. I'm sharing the ride with you guys, right? But any type of decision you make, that's your own decision and that's on you. Why are you not involved with some of the great platforms that really are working and that are doing long term? Why aren't you getting ROI on those? Because you don't want that, right? You want the 17% a day. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the 17% a day. Well, you reap what you sow, right? I mean, what do you want me to tell you? I'm not promoting anything. I got something for you though. If you want to come and meet me face to face, I'll promote something for. I'll promote a little bit of my style of plastic surgery. On your mouth and your nose. Give you the 5 finger discount. I'm trying to find your book. Trying to learn how to operate some of these platforms. Somebody says. I said the best thing to do is keep tuning into the channel. I give tips here on the regular. So the deal with the book is, guys, the book is going to give you like the book. It's going to give you like game in terms of like broad strokes life game, right? Broad strokes, right? The book isn't going to tell you how to invest in platforms. You need to be here on the channel and you need to be coming, frankly, you need to be here right now, right? Hopefully you're here right now, but you need to be coming to the live Q&A on Fridays. You need to ask your questions there, right? Get your answers there, and keep tuning in because when you watch my videos, you start to see the pattern. You start to get the tips that I'm talking about, and you start to understand exactly how I'm doing what I'm doing in this space, right? Because I got a lot going on. I am a trader, right? I'm a Forex trader. I'm a binary options trader. Matter of fact, the markets before I started this, right? I was listening to my buddy Lambo Drew's broadcast and I was trading in the markets. Now I'm here on YouTube. So first and foremost, that's what I do. And then aside from that, I also get involved with passive income opportunities because why? If you want to be wealthy, you have to figure out a way to make your money work for you, right? I don't care if it's real estate. I don't care if it's some small business. I don't care if you're going and starting a loan company, right? If you want to actually be wealthy, if you want to actually have the type of financial freedom that we talk about here, you have to learn passive income. You have to learn how to have your money working for you. So I'm working for me in the markets, and then my money is working for me in all the various passive income platforms. Did I lose money in InfoWise? Yes, I did. Did I lose money in Fast Earn? Yes, I did. Did I lose money in, whatever one of the other high yips? Yes, I did. But I am making that money back in Merobit, right? Because Merobit's the one that stuck around, right? So I'm making that money back there. But I also have investments. Let's talk about crypto fund. Super safe, right? It's not even an MLM, right? It's not even a multi-level marketing company. But see, right? I think their last few days they didn't even break 1%. Okay, so what? The money's growing, right? The company's not rug pulling, right? I mean, it's you go along with it, and you give it some time, you have a little patience, and the money will grow, right? It grows in my sleep. It's passive income. So because it's not 12% or 17% or 20%, then it's just junk. I beg to differ. I would rather be in a platform that gives me a little bit every day, but lasts a long time, right? Because none of them last forever. I mean, let's just be real. But these high up things, I mean, most of these aren't even going to last a week, right? Most of these aren't even going to last a day, right? So you guys kill me wanting to come on here and cry about these high yips after I warn you a million times. Okay, Angie, this one was from you. You said, "Thank you, Vaughn. Great video as usual. Never fail to inform with the sauce. Love your content. You're changing lives. Thank you for sharing your strategies in this space." You're welcome. Now, the channels who focus on tearing other people down don't get comments like that. The channels that focus on hating on people don't get comments like that. Right? The YouTube channels out there that are like the National Enquirer of YouTube, right? Or the channels out there that want to be the YouTube cops, right? The YouTube police, right? And they're just tearing people down. They're not offering any value. They're not doing anything that's helping, right? They're not doing anything that is providing value to people. So they're not going to get comments like that, right? That's why I only ask that you guys hit the like button because nobody is bringing you the same kind of sauce that I'm bringing you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. The orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce. Okay, the sauce, right? I mean, when it comes down to it, the sauce, right? Simple as that. Nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. All I ask is that you hit the like button. All right, here goes another Ponzi person saying that Novatech FX is a Ponzi scheme, right? Watch my viewers go up. You guys want to see my viewers go up? Novatech. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Novatech. Novatech FX. Novatech FX was a Ponzi scheme. Bro, you still on that? It's what you're dealing with is you're dealing with a contrasting set of beliefs, right? There was a great debate between Richard Dawson, the famous atheist evangelist, right? He's the evangelist of the atheists. And it was a debate. Well, no, it wasn't Richard Dawson, but it was another one of these atheist evangelists, right? The science people who say there's no God and it's all science, and we just came here through the primordial soup, right? We somehow, the microbes somehow got together and life just sporadically sprang up out of nothing. Okay, you got to have more faith to believe in that than you do to believe in a creator. But anyway, so it's one of these science guys, and he's sitting down next to Al Sharpton. okay, which Al Sharpton is also a reverend, right? So Al Sharpton, whatever you think of him, but the science guy was sitting down with Al Sharpton, and the science guy was saying, okay, there's no God and God is not good, right? And Al Sharpton was saying, who are you to say that God is not good? And it was a very interesting thing because you've got these contrasting beliefs sitting down next to one another, and they're trying to have a conversation, right? Now, Al Sharpton murdered him. I mean, Al Sharpton destroyed him in that debate. It was a beautiful thing. It really, I mean, if you guys haven't seen that, it was a beautiful debate. And Al Sharpton just wiped the floor with the guy. I think if you like Google Al Sharpton debates atheist or something like that, you should be able to pull it up. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. And there's a method to my madness here, guys. So bear with me a second. I don't know if this is it. Let me see. This might be it. At least it's a clip of the debate. Anyway, it was really good. Okay, and that's what it is with these Ponzi people. Like, here's the thing: you've got the Ponzi anti MLM people. Now, these people think that multi-level marketing is criminal, right? They think that it is criminal, it is immoral, and it is wrong, right? Even though it's neither moral nor immoral, it's a business model, right? It's a business model. It can be used for good or evil, right? It's just it is what it is. MLM is a business model. But no, to them, MLM is a pyramid scheme and a Ponzi scheme. And the people who participate in MLMs, especially the leaders, are all crooks and criminals and scam artists and con artists. And that's their belief. I mean, that's their belief. They really truly believe it, right? Like when they come on and say that, this person is whatever scam artist or fraudster or whatever they say, they really believe that. When they say that these opportunities are scams and Ponzi schemes, right? They really believe that. And so they're coming from the place of a fundamental belief that they have, right? That this stuff is wrong, right? MLM. MLM is a business model, yet most MLMs, right? For these type of individuals, they think that most MLMs are frauds, pyramid schemes, criminal organizations, right? Now, you might be the exception to the rule, but I'm talking about in general, right? With these types of individuals. So I'm speaking in a broad generality when it comes to these type of Ponzi individuals, right? So they can't see the good in it. They see only the bad, right? And so from their perspective, right? How how can there be any common ground, right? When they say, Vaughn, you know that you're a scam artist, you know that you're a Ponzi promoter, you know that you're a criminal, you know that what you're doing is illegal, and you are intentionally preying on people to harm them intentionally. That's you. Well, where do we go from there? right? Because it's just going to be a back and forth of no, I don't believe that. No, they're not all Ponzi schemes. No, not every MLM is a criminal organization. And no, right? I am a YouTuber sharing what I do with the masses, right? And I get flack from both sides, right? I just got kicked out of a company. Why? Because I made a YouTube video and they didn't like it. So they booted me out, right? Hey, it happens. It's part of the deal, right? So I get flack from over here. I get flack from over here. But at the end of the day, we're talking about fundamentally different beliefs, right? My belief system is that a form of crypto trading. Yes, it's risky. Yes, the crypto space is volatile. Yes, people are going to lose their money, but not everybody loses all the time. There's also winners and there's big winners, right? So I don't look at it as sort of criminal fraud, fake investment opportunity. I don't. I look at it as crypto trading. And that's the fundamental difference between our beliefs, right? Now, this just proves my point, right? Like you're proving my point right now. Of course, someone's going to say, "Oh, well, they're not all Ponzi schemes, right? They're not all MLMs are bad." Of course, you're going to say that, but that's not. I don't name one MLM that's not done something fraudulent in your opinion. Okay, since you're so smart, right? Let's just drop one right here. One MLM that has not done something fraudulent. Do, 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 do. All right, let's go. Amway scam. Let's look it up on Google. Yeah, by the way, nobody can make any money in Amway. All right. And look at the first thing that comes up, would you? Amway fraud. What is a pyramid scheme and multi-level marketing? So it looks like there are people out there who would disagree with you, right? That's the first thing that comes up. Okay. Now, not only is Amway still considered a scam, but you can't make money in Amway. Everybody who's going to make money at Amway's already made their money from Amway. Come on, man, they've been around since the 70s. Amway, the one thing that you can't make money at. That's the good one, right? Poor is good, right? But rich and wealthy, that's evil, right? And it's just a mindset. It's a belief system. That's what it is. I have a different belief system than you. That's all. Right? But I can empathize with you because I can put myself in your shoes and I can say that, hey, if I was in your shoes and if that were my belief system, I would probably think the same thing. Right? And that's the difference. You probably haven't ever even tried to empathize with somebody like me. That's not your get down. Your get down is judgment. I'm going to judge this person. I'm going to be judgmental. Your get down is not okay. I'm going to try to walk in this person's shoes and try to see where they're coming from. That's not your get down. See you later. Don't let the door hit you on your way out there. Okay, let's keep going. Um, okay, here's one. I still believe Vortic will rise from the ash heap. Do you now? Do you believe Vortic will rise from the ash heap? Okay. I'm not betting anybody. I already put $1,000 on the line with one of my subscribers. I said if Vortic comes back, I will give you $1,000, and I mean it, and I'll do it. But I'm not putting any more promises out there. Okay. Vortec United is just they're just sounding the same song and dance. Oh, we're working on it, guys. We're gonna get worked out. Don't worry, everything's gonna be fixed in October. And now they got this thing where they're gonna start taking fiat currency, right? So let's see if that even plays out. I doubt it, right? And they say that they've already got the new packages. They're gonna start taking fiat currency, and they're doing some other, oh yeah, they're putting out a debit card, right? So what is all of this? It's a way for people to start pouring more money into Vortec United. I'm not pouring $1 into Vortec United. I'm not telling anybody to pour $1 into Vortec United. I'm telling people not to put anything in Vortec United until they start paying again, right? Until they start actually paying, right? Right now, they're not paying. So why would you invest in an organization that's not paying, right? I mean, here we are, Friday. I'm going to be, I mean, pretty soon, this is I might be over 50,000 now, guys. $50,000 worth of withdrawals, right? That's just one little old me, right? Little old me, one guy. $50,000 worth of withdrawals. So you think they're gonna come back and pay me $50,000? And I've got well, hopefully, I don't know, I can't really call him a friend. I've got an associate, somebody I know in this space. They owe him more than $250,000. That's $250,000. So they're going to come back and just pay me my 50 G's. They're going to pay him his $250,000. They're going to pay everybody, and it's just going to be all gravy. That's what you think? I don't know about that, right? I don't know. I mean, can we just be real? Can we just keep it 1,000 here? Can we keep it 1,000? Let's keep it 100,000. They're not coming back, guys. They owe too many people too much money. They don't have all that money. Come on, they don't have it. Right, that's the problem. They had these packages locked up, and as soon as they got unlocked and everybody wanted to withdraw, it was too much. It was too much stress on the system. They didn't have it all. Right, so it was a good idea. It just didn't work. Okay, and if they come back, I will be the first to throw a party. I promise you, I will. Because I don't want. Why would I want Vortec United to fail? I sure could use $50,000, right? I could think of a lot to do with that, right? So why would I want Vortec to fail? I don't want them to fail, but hey, I'm not gonna pull any punches here, guys. I'm gonna tell you like it is. This is a response to a Novatech. Did you hear me? Did you hear me out there, guys? Novatech. Here come the views, right? This is a response to Novatech, right? Yes, where somebody put their life savings into Novatech. Their life savings into Novatech. Ouch. This person says, yikes, life savings, good grief. Always try to play with house money in this game. Make it a hobby, make it entertaining, but don't bet the farm and the kids. Maybe bet a year's worth of coffee. Sheesh. Good advice. Yeah. A year's worth of coffee. Right now, for me, that's about $2.5 million. Right. But maybe for you, you don't drink as much coffee as I do, right? It's a reasonable amount. I thought this platform started in May. Has it been around since March? You've said you've been in it for 6 months. Oh, you got me. We got a YouTube detective in the house, ladies and gentlemen. You see that? You see that? She caught me. She caught me. Good job. You caught me. Right? Yeah. Good. Good for you. I don't know. Who cares? What, 8 months, 6 months? What's the difference? Okay. What, did I make a mistake? Slip of the tongue? Right? Well, I'm human too. I'm human too, lady. I make mistakes just like everybody else. Guys, Rento Trade sucks. This guy says, just curious if you're getting any payouts from Rento Trade. I got one for my profits, but since my 20-day cycle completed and I requested a full withdrawal on August 29th, 2023, I have not received anything. No reply in their online chat either. Which states we reply immediately. Definitely a scam, in my opinion. Making small payouts but keeping your principal. Will update if I actually receive the payment, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah. here's my opinion on Rento Trade. They suck. You suck, Rento Trade, right? You suck. Just stop. Just go away. There's my opinion on Rento Trade. It sounds like rent to own, right? When I was growing up, nobody could afford anything, right? So if you wanted a washer and dryer, you had to go to national rent to own, where you made little payments on your washer and dryer, right? That's this, God bless the USA, guys. Only in America, only in America, right? You're not going to be able to afford anything, but we'll lock you into a high interest credit deal, right? Where we end up just double time getting your money, national rent to own. That's what Rento Trade sounds like. Rento Trade, Rento scam, all right? Rento fraud. All right. Marlene, you had one on ETF pool. There's a withdrawal from my ETF account that I did not request. Well, that's a hacker. That's exactly what that is. So somebody hacked into your ETF account, probably changed your wallet to their wallet and put in a withdrawal. That's why you got to set up 2FA on all your platforms, right? Set up 2FA on all your platforms, ladies and gentlemen, right? Set up 2FA, right? Because if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked, right? Ask me how I know it's not very fun at all, right? Truer words, truer words have never been spoken. Never been spoken? Well, maybe you think I've been smoking, but I haven't. This is just not the normal me. But truer words have never been spoken. Okay. Yeah, so guys, real quick lesson here. You said make serious on all seriousness, make sure you set up your 2FA on everything because there are hackers out here and they will get you, man. They'll get your crypto, right? Straight up. Straight up. They will get your crypto. If you don't set up 2FA, somebody's gonna come in there and hack, get your money. You know what I mean? So please make sure you guys are setting those up on every single platform that allows you to do that, right? And for those of you who make it all the way to the end of my broadcast today, I've got some special sauce that I'm going to share at the very end, right? Now, the very end could be 9 p.m. at night. We don't know how long this is going to go on. But for those of you who do last, I will give you a little special sauce at the end. Let us get into the chats, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. D, I can hear you now. What's up, D? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in to the Unlimited Freedom Network. I really appreciate it, D. Right? I notice these things. Tommy Whalen, we are back. It's the human characteristic, right? Instant gratification, the more the better. True. That must be what it is. Because when I put up a great platform out there, hardly anybody notices it. But then when I put up 17% a day, you'll probably lose your crypto. Everybody wants to join that, right? Human nature, right? It must be human nature. Blue Sky, peace and happy Friday. Peace to you, Blue Sky. I appreciate you. And I like this side of you, Blue Sky. I really do. Right? So thank you for tuning in. Here we keep it real. Right? Here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, we keep it real, guys. With no chaser. Right? No chaser. We're not watering anything down. We're not trying to, we're not, you know, it is what it is, right? We're going to give you the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce that nobody else is giving you. What would I like in return? Just hit the like button. That's all. Just hit the like button. Right? All you got to do is hit the like button. That's all that I want in return, right? For the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce, right? That nobody else is giving you. All right. Devarius Jones, audio going in and out, Vaughn. Yeah, I know, man. It was doing that. Hopefully it's not doing that anymore. Right? Hopefully we have a good audio here. Mark Joseph, check your sound. Yep, I know. We were trying it. Devarius Jones, Vaughn. Looks like you got a high-up mic. 1 minute we hear you and the next minute we don't. That's right. Actually, I think I've got pretty good equipment, but I probably need a real technician to come over here and set it up for me because I think that the problem is right here. All right. Mark Joseph, check your sound. Yes, sir. Devarius Jones, Vaughn. Okay, no, we read that already. Tommy Whalen with the violin emoji. Play a violin for him, Tommy. Guys, somebody get me the violin, right? For these people who want to throw all their money into a risky high that just came out that same day and then cry when it doesn't work out. I mean, somebody play me a violin, right? Are you kidding me? Check your mic. Yep, yep, yep. All right, and then this is a bunch of answers to "Can you hear me now?" I'm not going to read all of these. Kiko, hello, Kiko. Right, welcome to the Unlimited Freedom Network. Right, happy to have you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, where we bring you the 100%, 1000%, 100,000% truth about what's going on in space. And Kiko, if you would like me to talk to you about this opportunity that you have, all you got to do is send me an email to my email, link in the description, and I will send you my rates, right? If you want me to look at your platform, it's 500, and I'll give you a yes or no answer. Doesn't mean I'm going to join. That's to look, right? Why? Because I got 1,000 freaking million people in my email wanting me to look at. Tommy Whalen, give him the five finger sauce inducer. Yeah, you guys think I'm playing. Vija Menon, loud and clear. Okay, Troy's Pet Care. What's up? What's up, Troy's Pet Care? Welcome. Good to have you here. Marlene. Hello, Marlene. Do one have to update with crypto fund if they have invested with 360? All of the 360 investments are in the crypto fund, right? So you don't have to make any updates, but you can tune in every week to the crypto fund page and you will see what they did for that week in their trading accounts and be able to get an idea of what's going on with your investment. Also, if you need to take your investment out now, there's no more lockup period. Troy's pet, nice background. Troy, thank you. I've got the first appearance of Deathlock, right? I've got the first appearance of Armadillo, right? I've got Young Blood, number one. Wildcats, number one. I mean, we're talking sauce here. We're talking, guys. If you don't understand, this is the sauce that we're talking about here. All right, D. Think I was just about to ask for the link. Okay, there's the link. You can see that debate between Al Sharpton and this atheist. Al Sharpton just smashes him out. It's really good. It's really good, guys. Binance stuff, hold on. Binance stuff, MLM, no, you were wrong in what you just said. Choice Pet Care, okay, and then Binance stuff. I don't believe all MLMs are wrong, which I just destroyed you, which is why you're not here anymore. Right? I don't believe MLMs are wrong. It's true to say that MLM often has connections to Ponzi schemes, though. Amway, right? And the first thing that came up for Amway, it's a scam, right? So you see, guys, it's a belief system. It's just that's what it is. It's like a Christian debating an atheist, right? You don't believe in the crypto space. You don't believe in passive income platforms. You don't believe in crypto trading, right? What you do believe is that it's a ruse, it's an MLM, it's a Ponzi scheme, it's a criminal organization, right? Just like an atheist does not believe in Christ. You do not believe that these passive income deals are real. Well, you've got a right to believe whatever you want, but I've also got a right to disagree with you. Blue sky, crypto is a whoa. We call that a 304 blue sky. We call that a 304. Crypto is a 304, right? We all get burned sometimes. Isn't that the truth? Right? Take the orange pill every day and get burned less often. Very good analogy. I like this in you, blue sky. I like this side of you. All right. Any platform could rug pull at any time. Knowing this, keep several rugs beneath you at all times. Now go collect some bags. Yeah, and that's exactly right. I mean, I stay involved, and at least 15 platforms at all times, right? So when one of them rug pulls or whatever, I get into other ones, right? So I never, because, and here's the thing, guys, what you have to understand and what you have to adopt is that when you go into this, you have to go into it knowing full well that this thing could rug at any given time. You can't go into it with these high expectations, right? You have to go into it with the expectations of, hey, anything could happen. That's why you never invest anything that you cannot afford to lose. Withdraw early, withdraw often, right? Practice risk management, diversify. Don't put $10,000 into one platform. Put $1,000 into 10 platforms. Heck, put $100 into 100 platforms, right? Times it by 100 for your 10,000. Diversify, develop mental toughness. Mental toughness means just because you bricked off of the first three pointer, just because you bricked off of the second three pointer, that you have enough fortitude, you have enough belief in yourself, you have enough mental toughness to shoot the third, right? You don't get discouraged. Because if you stop shooting the three, you sure never going to make the three. But if you keep shooting the three, eventually you're going to hit, right? Crypto X is in the building. Crypto X. Welcome to the Unlimited Freedom Network, Crypto X. I don't think Invisible is telling the entire truth. They lost 2.5 mil, but the percent is what they should tell us, right? They have 14.5 investors, average of 3K minimum. So that's 43 million market cap. So 2.5 mil is nothing. We have to understand, though, that they also Crypto X, check it out. They paid a lot of that money out to people, right? So the telling the whole truth, we probably will never know, right? We might not ever know. Okay. And what I will say about Invisible AI is they ran for 3 months, which is it's more than a lot of platforms do. They ran for 3 months and they did good during the 3 months that they were here. Hopefully you ROI'd. If not, hopefully you're going through that refund process, at least trying to get something back, right? But still, you shouldn't expect them to tell you the full truth, right? We might ever know exactly what went on. I mean, if you were paying out all this money and you only had a couple of mil in the actual trading account, and then the trader or the AI or whatever have you actually blew the account, it's feasible, right? It's possible. Okay, since we weren't there, we don't know exactly what went down. But am I sitting here on the sideline waiting for Invisible AI to come back in quote unquote 40 days? No, man, I'm good. If they come back, that's awesome, right? Great, right? I'd be happy, I happy as can be as they come back, right? I like Invisible AI. I don't think they're going to have as much influence if they do come back because people are going to be afraid it's just going to happen again, right? But for me personally, I'm not trying to get any refunds or anything like that from Invisible AI. And if they do come back, that'd be great. But I'm not counting on it, right? I'm not. I have already moved on. Like I've almost forgotten about Invisible AI at this point, and that's how brutal, right? That's how surgical, right? You got to be in this space. You just got to be brutal with it, right? You got to just be you got a mad dog in this space, right? You got to run through them. You got to knock them out, right? You got to, you got to be a soldier, right? You got to be a soldier, right? Somebody gave me that Vaughn will beat you into becoming a soldier. Take that as a compliment. Okay. I take that as a good compliment. I think that we could all use a good beating to become soldiers, right? It worked for me. All right. So shout out to you, Crypto X. You've been doing your homework. I like that. Wayne, good sauce. Good to see you here, Wayne. Welcome once again to the live broadcast, the live Q&A here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. We're bringing the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce. Nobody else is giving you. Hit the like button because nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce we're giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I do appreciate you. Blue Sky Vaughn. Thanks for clarifying the high yip offers. You could easily throw every platform in a bowl and tell us to bob for crypto, but instead you give the whole breakdown. Thank you. You are welcome, Blue Sky. And if you do want to play in the high yip space, just use smaller amounts of money and get into as many of them as possible with the knowledge and with the realization that most of them are going to fail. Not some of them, most of them, right? but I'm grateful because I'm in Merrowbit, right? And Merrowbit is cranking out 5% a day, right? And they're paying, right? So I mean, it's worth it, to throw a few hundred at the wall and then see what sticks. Because if you get a high up that sticks around for a while, like if Merrowbit goes for 3 months, forget about it, man. I'll be on a cruise. Alrighty. Kenny Robertson. Welcome, Kenny. Not sure if you mentioned this already. I just got in here. Just wanted to clarify if faster and rug pulled. I got about 3 through 4 withdrawals and then it stopped. So I'm guessing they're done. In my opinion, in my mind, they are. But I don't know. We'll see what they do. I mean, maybe they'll pay again. I mean, I thought they had rug pulled at one point, but then like they paid me a day later. So, but Fast Earn, they were. You see, here's my beef with Fast Earn is that they don't pay the people that share the opportunity. So they got a link where the only thing that clicks in the link is the link to their site, but your referral code, so you can get paid, doesn't click, right? So they're literally screwing the people who share the opportunity. And that's what I was talking about, that five-finger discount, right? I mean, back when I came up, I know that, nowadays, you can't even say certain words because people are so sensitive. But when I came up, if somebody crossed the line and, you gave them a bloody nose or something like that, it was all to the good. But now forget about it. They'll put you in jail. They'll put you in jail for that. So, it is what it is, but I think the most you can do on an assault charge like that is maybe 4 months, unless you're somebody like me. I don't wanna get an assault charge because I have a record, right? And if I get an assault charge, it's not gonna be 4 months, right? It's not, right? It's gonna be ugly. Alright, Blue Sky, tell the algo where to go all the way up. That's right. Marlene, thank you. Troy's Pet Care, I'm liking you so far. I'm a newbie, been investing in your picks. They're working awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Troy. But my picks are not foolproof, man. You know what I mean? So don't, stick around for a while. You'll probably get into one that fails, right? On a platform. Right? Just the more platforms you're in, the better you're going to do because when one of them falls off, you got more to fall back on, right? And I am still currently in 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? I'm in 16, even after everything failed, right? We just had a lot of platforms crash and burn. Capitalium is the latest one to rug pull. You had Invisible AI is on a break, but pretty much means they're gone. You got Vortec United is on a break, pretty much means they're gone. You've got the P1, that's gone. They say they're going to see. I'll believe it when I see it. When the platforms say, "Oh, we're going to come back," yeah, fine, that's fine, great. I'll believe it when I see it. Or like, "We're going to give you a refund." Okay, cool. I'll believe it when I see it. Right? Like you got to right at this point. Marlene, thank you. You are welcome, Marlene. Kenny Robertson. I remember the good old days collecting comics and comic book cards. Good memories. Oh, I still got the cards too. Don't make me break out my cards. Har har. Vecubur forever. Okay, yep, that's a great platform. I can't talk about it here on YouTube though, right? Not supposed to do that, right? Or the Vecubur police, right? The Vecubur cult, right? The cult of Vecubur, right? The candle burning, idol worshiping cult of Vecubur will tell on me. They'll tattletale and get me kicked out of the platform. So I can't talk about them here on YouTube, bro. But you can always join my Telegram where I do regular updates on Vecubur, right? Join my Telegram group, link in the description, and then you can go into my Telegram group and say this there, right? But hey, thanks for the comment. Marlene, when you lose 7 out of 10, the 3 left are not giving it enough to replace the loss. Would you still continue to pursue in new ones? Question. I haven't seen that. I personally haven't seen losing 7 out of 10. I mean, what were you in? I would have to know more about your situation. I've never lost 7 out of 10. Um, so, Marlene, just I would just have to know more about this. If you lose 7 out of 10, the 3 left are not going to be enough to replace the loss. would you still continue to pursue a new ones? I mean, you know, I would get in there because you see in this space, you can do something like $50,000 a year off of 10 platforms that are working, right? With a principal of something like around 10 to $15,000. You can't do that anywhere else in the world. You can't do that at any other job. You can't do that in any other industry. You can't do that in any other organization, right? Only in this space is there such an ability, right, to rise above, right, and to create this passive income. I mean, that's why I'm here. Um, So yeah, I mean that would suck, right? Losing 7 out of 10 would suck, but since I never invest any more than I can afford to lose, I mean it would be something that I could handle, right? You just don't want to put the rent money in there. You don't want to put the kids money in there, the grocery money. You don't want to put your college education fund in there. You know, you just got to be smart about how you operate in the space, right? And if you've only got a little bit to start with, then you've only got a little bit to start with. That's fine. Just start with a little bit and grow that. You know, just think of it as a seed, small seed, but you're watering it, you know, you're planting it and you're letting it grow, right? And then as you grow, you'll be able to plant a little bit bigger seeds, right? And then over time, you know, pretty soon you'll be able to start making bigger deposits and you'll be able to afford to lose those if that were to happen, right? And that's really the trick. You know, that's really what it is. Har king of the platforms of everywhere, Crypto X, Capitalium scream shows the profit, but says compound now. Is that mean we can't withdraw the profit? Yeah, let me go ahead and go over this. Make sure that you watch the rug report, right? The rug report here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I have a new series, right? And that new series is called The Rug Report, right? Where I report on all the space. And you know, people are liking it. People are liking that one. But let me read you this message, man. Let me see if I can find it. It's the latest message from Capitalium. Let's see where it went. Bear with me, bear with me. Now, for those of you who didn't hear this, I'm giving away a special. Um, there's going to be a special reward for you guys who stay here all the way to the end. All right, here it is, guys. You ready? Official statement from Brian May Ling, the CEO of Capitalium Official. Valued traders and members, I hope this message finds you well. Recent activities in the company have posed challenges, and we genuinely appreciate your ongoing trust in our platform. Problem is, I don't have any ongoing trust in your platform. I never trusted your platform to begin with. So, what do you say to that? We really appreciate your ongoing trust in our platform. We are currently conducting a thorough review in collaboration with our legal team. Oh, yeah, your legal team of our employees' recent transactions and the events that transpired over the past weekend. Today, we are pleased to announce that we have decided to implement a refund strategy. Oh, yeah? You're gonna give me my money back? And we aim to make this process as straightforward and beneficial for the majority of our members as possible. How it will work. Eligible losses will be determined based on specific criteria and trading activities during a predefined time frame. Okay, let's put that first part in. Man, this chat, man. They don't let me put the whole thing in. No, basically, it's a rug pull letter. Okay, it's a rug pull. They're saying that one of their employees did something, and now they're going to have they can, you know, eligible loan determined based on specific criteria and trading activities during a predefined time frame. What does that mean? No one knows, right? Not even the angels, right? Not even the archangels know because it doesn't make any sense. It's a nonsensical sentence with a bunch of word jargon in it, word solid, right? To try to make you think that something technical is going on when really it's just nothing. Members will receive notifications about their eligibility and refund process through the account dashboards and email. What's next? We're diligently finalizing the details of our refund strategy. Oh, yeah, your refund strategy, huh? Tell me more. To ensure it aligns seamlessly with our commitment to providing a secure and rewarding trading environment. Oh, yeah. Maximum tomorrow, we will share the comprehensive refund strategy, which they didn't do, including eligibility criteria and timelines. Should you have any questions or concern, please reach out to the dedicated customer team. Right? They have a dedicated customer team, guys. What do you think about that? At refunds at Capitalium.biz, we are fully committed to serving you better and enhancing the overall trading experience for all our members. Sincerely, Brian May Ling, fake CEO, Chairman, Labs Limited. There you go, guys. Let me give you this. Right? That way you can send all of your questions about your refunds, right? You can send it there. Okay. Tommy says, rank your top three, please. I will do that, but with one caveat, right? My top three changes from week to week. Okay. In fact, so right now I'm going to have to say QP is my number one. Okay. I would have to say my number two is crypto fund. And I would have to say right now, it's hard to say, man, but maybe left coins actually. So QP, crypto fund, and left coins. That would be my one, two, and three for right now. Okay, 2C Samajo Vaughn. Is there any news about Novatech? Thank you. They're in court. That's it. Right. And once there's some more actual news that I can bring, I will definitely bring it. But I do have a couple of videos coming soon about Novatech. We've got a video on what Novatech is did this did this secret meeting where they talked about vitamins. So we're going to talk about that. But for the most part, um, I'm going to give you another video called "The Sauce on Novatech Trading and Life." So just keep watching the channel. Okay, those videos ought to come out this week. Shirley Genty says hi. Hello, Shirley. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ever tried Primordial FX? No, I haven't. Thank you for that. You are welcome. All right, so guys, I'm going to go back into the back into the comment section, right? Talking about my YouTube comments. If you do want to talk further in the chat, you can just place it. Just chat me there, and I'll get back to it in a minute. And then if you do want to skip and go to the top of the line, right? And if you want me to address your question immediately, right? You want to skip the chat, you want to skip the comments, send in a super chat. If you send in a super chat, I will take precedent to your question or comment. I'll stop what I'm doing, right? And I will go over the super chat. All right, here is a comment about Novatech. This person says that whatever Novatech FX has is no longer tenable to continue the cold shoulder we have been receiving from them. They could use their lawyers to give a press statement about the present situation without incriminating themselves. But since they've been silent for so long, most probably they're guilty as charged. Well, as somebody who has been through the courts many, many times, right, and been through the criminal justice system, um, you're innocent until proven guilty, right? However, if do you have enough money to hire lawyers to get you out of it, right? Do you have enough? Yeah, I think I told you guys I was in county with a guy who he did 10 years in the county jail fighting his case. Why? Because his family couldn't raise $10,000 to post his bond. If they had been able to raise 10,000 that entire 10 years fighting his case from the outside, but since he couldn't raise $10,000, they kept this man in jail for 10 years. It's all about money, guys. Money, politics, power, right? Don't piss off the wrong people, right? That's really what it's all about. You guys start talking this legal talk in this jargon, but you never actually been through the legal process. You've never seen the real truth of it, right? You talk a good talk, you talk a good game, and all these things is things that you tell yourself, right, to try to get through, your life, right? Your life to try to get through it, right? We have a law here. We have due process. We have all this stuff. We have all these rights and protections. Okay. Okay, you keep on telling yourself that, right? Have fun, right? But the truth is, the only rights and protections we have come from the Holy Bible, and that's the truth, right? And you don't have to believe me. I'm just telling you what I know. All right. Just did an update. I ended up receiving my withdrawal from Fast Earn. So far, so good. Okay. I mean, yeah. So far, so good, right? I don't know, man. Fast Earn hasn't paid me in a couple days. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Doesn't really matter to me because I'm in so many others and I got so much other things that are working. Okay, this person invested 10K into a high hip, right? Probably is going to lose his 10K. Why would you do that? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Why would you do that? Why would you put 10K into a platform that just came out that day? You know nothing about it. You don't know if it's going to work or not. Nobody said it was going to work. Yet you take $10,000 and put it in a platform. Why would you do that? That I mean, this person's going to be out. They're probably going to lose their 10 Gs, and then they're probably going to be out of the space, right? And they're probably going to have some sob story where they're crying and moaning and saying that they got scammed or whatever. You didn't get scammed. You were stupid. You were a fool. That's what happened. Yeah, you can put $1,000 into 10 different platforms. That'd be a good idea, right? Yeah, me too. Tushi's life. How about they give you five, and we probably do better, right? Between the two of us, we probably at 10 grand. I mean, as long as you're just giving it away, right? How about giving me some too? Okay. This is an on left coins. Sounds like a really good ROI and MLM story worth a go. Thanks, V, for bringing this. You're welcome. Yeah, I like left coins. All right, here's something, brother. Kind suggestion for you. Please don't ever promote such types of these garbage platforms for the sake of few pennies and dollars. Why are you ruining your channel image by influencing others to involve in such blank? People believe over you. Please don't break their trust. This blank is only paying you and not others as you have mass followers. Oh, they are paying you daily by holding our deposit and withdrawals. So please, if you are really honest with yourself, bring these news and aware your followers that what this blank platform is doing. So newcomers might not get scammed in time. Make this positive manner as we are your okay. Well, let me crack into this. So first and foremost, I would disagree with you. You say that I'm promoting these. I'm not, right? I'm showing you what I'm doing, right? I'm showing you what I'm investing in. And yeah, I mean some of them are garbage. Yeah, but I mean we don't know which ones are garbage and which ones aren't. It's kind of one of those things where you throw spaghetti at the wall and you see what sticks, right? So you don't really know beforehand. I mean, why are you ruining your channel image? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think I am ruining my channel image. One thing that my YouTube analytics tell me is that you guys like the high risk stuff. I don't know why, but it just that in general, that's what it is. I mean, you click it more, you pay more attention to it. Frankly, you join them more, right? The high yips you join more than the regular platforms. So I am responding to the market, right? So you can point your fingers at me all you want, but I got the analytics, man. I can show you. Uh, I hope I'm not influencing anybody to do anything. I think people are grown-ups and that they can make their own decisions. Okay? I don't believe that I have some kind of hypnotic influence over people. I think that people can make their own decisions, right? I mean, I believe in the freedom of people to make their own choices. I'm not telling anybody to join these, right? I'm not putting a gun to anybody's head here. So I just disagree with the premise of your question. right? I just disagree with it. I think I say like a bunch of times in the videos that it's like these are high yips. You'll probably lose your crypto. I mean, how am I not preparing people? This person says Invisible AI became suspicious when they boosted their minimum deposit from 50 to 500. It's literally a clear indication of an upcoming rug pull. When a company has to do this, that literally means every single time that they do not have money. I got out of Invisible AI fast. Okay, good. Did you ROI? Did you make a return? Because that if you did, then you did it right. You did it right. Yeah. I mean, when they change deposits and stuff like that, that can be a red flag. It can, right? You just have to see how many red flags are getting shown, and and then it's like you said, you got to do your own due diligence. You decide when it's time to get out, right? I mean, I still have large sums of money, right, in Invisible AI. Do I plan on ever seeing it again? No, right? I'm good with that, right? I knew what I was getting into. Hopefully, the people who watch here, they know what they're getting into as well. I just believe that people can make their own choices about stuff, man. Straight up. Like, I don't think that you want to influencing or having people make a choice. No, man, no. I am not responsible for your choice. You are responsible for your choice. I'm responsible for my choice. Okay. This person said, okay, you earned my subscription to your channel a few days ago, and now, just now, I pushed your get notified bell. Well, thank you. Guys, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified every time I release a new video here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. So make sure if you haven't done that, that you smash that like button, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, right? And that way you'll be notified, right? Whenever a new video drops. Let's see what else we got here. All right, this is one about left coins. Now, this is going to be a tricky one, but let's go ahead and get into it, right? Because a lot of people think this. This is so easy to hack someone's wallet. They surely have a lot of hackers that are going to use this tech. This is really bad news and shows how unsafe, as this is clearly very easy to do. And to be able to hack and steal like this will become illegal with time and regulations. With this being said, governments will clearly be able to crypto from people as clearly as this is an easy process. North Korea will be the Bitcoin superpower and steal all Bitcoin from everyone's wallet. This is scary stuff. So you're kind of missing the point there of what left coins does. Okay, left coins is hello, hello. So you're kind of missing the point of what left coins does. Let me go ahead and read the comment again. Right, this is so easy to hack someone's wallet. Then surely a lot of how unsafe wallets are, and this is clearly very easy to do. And to be able to hack and steal like this will become illegal with time and regulations. With this being said, governments will clearly be able to close and steal crypto from people as clearly as this is an easy process. North Korea will be a Bitcoin superpower and steal all Bitcoin from everyone's wallet. This is scary stuff. All right, so that's definitely a conspiracy theory, right? So you are definitely in conspiracy theory mode. Let me go ahead and check this. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Okay, this device is currently in use. Okay, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's see what this does. Hang on it. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Or am I still clipping out on you? All right. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I mean, it just might be it might not be an issue here. It might be an issue with the YouTube connection, which is possible. Audio still bad. Okay. Yeah, it just might be an issue with the YouTube connection. Which, if that's the case, I mean, I don't know. Not sure how to address it at this moment. Let me go ahead and read the comment again and get into this. This is so easy to hack someone's wallet. Then surely a lot of hackers are going to use this tech. This is really bad news, and it shows how unsafe our wallets. This is very clearly very easy to do, and to be able to hack and steal like this will become illegal with time and regulations. Governments clearly will be able to close and steal crypto from people, as clearly this is an easy process. North Korea will be a Bitcoin superpower and steal Bitcoin from everyone's wallet. I don't know. So basically, that sounds to me like a conspiracy theory. Left coins is not hacking into people's wallets, right? Left coins is unlocking abandoned wallets from people that have no owner, or from people who are gone and have no next of kin, right? These are wallets that have been inactive for over 10 years. Okay, guys, this is not something where they're going in and just hacking people's wallets. It's not, they don't even have the tech to do that, right? That's not what's going on here. Left coins is in the process of reclaiming lost money, right? And so that's what they do. They reclaim lost crypto, right? They reclaim uh crypto that's just out there in the ether. There's no owners, right? Nothing like that. So you're missing the point of what they do. And what you're talking about is a conspiracy theory. So you're giving a conspiracy theory, you're missing the point of what they do, and, yeah, that's just, it's just unfortunate because it really is a good company so far, right? And it's an interesting business model, an interesting opportunity, right? But, for you to think that they're just hacking into wallet and stealing, that's not the case, right? When people Let's talk about something, guys. When people die, okay, when people pass away, right, and they don't have any next of kin, what do you think happens to their bank account? What do you think happens to their assets, right? What do you think? Well, the bloodsuckers come in and they get it. The bank comes in and takes. The government comes in and takes. The corporate people who have access to that stuff go in and take. That's what happens, right? This kind of technology allows us to be part of reclaiming lost crypto. It's a good business model. All right, here's the next one. Is the withdrawal instant? How long does it take to get a withdrawal? And let's see, that was about InvoWise. Yeah, InvoWise is dead. InvoWise was just never really did work. Okay, here we have some comments about Novatech. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. This is a person who said, my coworker introduced me to Novatech FX. All my savings, 35,000 gone. Getting up early, not sitting on my blank, working my butt off. This is really, really disappointing. But it isn't about investing. It was a scam from the beginning. Okay? That's the comment. But this person never answered my question, which I think is very telling. This is a second comment that they made. The first comment was this: crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji, right? So lots of crying emojis. And then it said, well, my money was hardworking. Let me see something, guys. Hang on one second. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So here's the first comment. My money was hardworking, my sweat. I took my money from my Roth IRA and placed it with Novatech through a coworker. And right now, everything is gone. But they never answered my question, which my question was, why did you do that? Why did you take your entire savings, everything that you had, and put it in a risky crypto platform? Why did you do that? Right? That's not the way to do this. So they're not answering that question, right? What they're saying is, it was a scam, but you're not answering my question. Why did you put all of your money into it? You know, I mean, this is a bad faith argument because, you want to play the victim. You want to talk about how you got scammed, but you don't want to talk about why you pulled out all your money from the IRA, why you pulled out all your savings and put it into Novatech. Why would you do that? Right? I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe somebody lied to you or something like that. I don't know. I would have to know more about the situation. If somebody lied to you, if they told you it was a perfectly safe hedge fund, well, that sucks that somebody lied to you, but I still think you should have read the disclaimers, right? I mean, Novatech had a ton of disclaimers on their site, right? You're not accepting any responsibility for this, are you? You're not taking any accountability for the decision that you made, are you? You're blaming your coworker, you're blaming Novatech, and you're the victim, right? You don't have any culpability in this at all. Who was the one who took the money out? Who was the one who put the money into a platform without reading what the platform said? Who did that, right? You did. So where's the accountability? Where's the responsibility? You're taking none. No responsibility, no accountability. You're the victim. I just don't. I just don't. I don't buy it. Right? It's that's too easy. Have you ever taken accountability for anything? Or is everything somebody else's fault? Right? Okay, and then we had some more questions on left coins, but it's basically the same question. People don't understand the business model, and they think that it's like they're hacking, into people's wallets, but that's not what's going on, guys. They're locating abandoned crypto is what they're doing. FX Steam, thanks for all that you do and share with us. And FX Steam joined BitSports AI, so welcome. Look at this. This person is saying the exact same thing about different platforms. Goodbye. It's a scam, right? Everything's a scam. Okay. Let's see. All right, here's one. Great video. I guess we have to realize there will be plenty of newbies to the space that will put these platforms on pedestals, not knowing it's just a matter of time. I've seen it too many times. And why are we still talking about Novatech, really? The red flags are obvious: change of payments, crazy bonuses, some people getting paid and some not. I didn't touch Vortic or Invisible AI because they came out of the box doing too much with the referrals, bonuses, and changing of the plans. True, a lot of them have good intentions, but reality kicks in and they cannot handle the volume of deposits. That's why I like private platforms, no disrespect to the YouTubers. But once these platforms get noticed, here, they seem to slow up and disappear. But that's just me. Great job, buddy. Keep doing your thing. Well, it's a double-edged sword because these platforms want to grow. They want to grow. They want to bring people in, right? So, YouTube is a it's like a search engine, right? So, YouTube helps the platforms to grow. But what you're saying is that they're growing too big and then they fail. But they're the ones that want to grow in the first place, right? If it's truly a private platform, then they'll just do it privately and they won't share it with anybody, right? But if you've got referral links, right, and you've got a multi-level marketing strategy, you want to grow, right? That's why I don't agree with you that it's YouTubers' fault, right? If there's something wrong with the way that the company is set up, there's something wrong with the business model to where it can't handle the growth. That's not the YouTuber's fault. That's the company's fault for not having a sound company, not having a sustainable setup. Because believe me, man, they want to grow, right? Even the quote unquote private companies, if they've got referral links, if they give referral payments, if they've got what do you call it? Affiliate programs, believe me, they want to grow. Guys, if the audio is messing up for you, just try dropping off and dropping back in. So, like, shut it down and come back in, or try it on another platform, like your phone or something like that. Okay, here's a good one. What really happened to Novatech FX? Explain that to a layman. Okay. What really happened to Novatech FX? It was around this time last year. Okay. Novatech FX got regulatory warnings. Okay, and what a regulatory warning is, guys, it's when a country's government issues a warning that a company is not abiding by the laws of that government. So there's something called a cease and desist order. So a government will issue you a cease and desist order if it believes that you're doing something illegal, right? Now, about this time last year, that happened in Russia, Canada, and the state of California. Okay? So they were issued cease and desist orders from Russia, Canada, and the state of California. Number one. Number two, Novatech did not respond. They didn't say a word about the cease and desist orders. So when you add those two together, it caused a panic. Number one, cease and desist orders were issued. Number two, Novatech said nothing about it. Add those two together and it caused a panic. Now, once that panic happened, the investors did something called a bank run, okay? A run on the bank. Now, what a run on the bank is it's when everybody pulls out their money all at once and the bank doesn't have enough money to cover everybody's withdrawals. Because the bank's money is wrapped up in other things. They're wrapped up in forex trading. They're wrapped up in real estate investing. They're wrapped up in whatever they're wrapped up in, right? Whatever companies that they've given a loan to, right? Your small business that they gave a loan to. Okay? The money's wrapped up. So now all the withdrawals come in and the bank doesn't have enough liquid assets. They don't have enough withdrawals. Cease and desist orders came in. Investors got scared. Novatech didn't say anything, didn't comment, had a terrible support system. Investors panicked. They took everything out in October and November. The run on the bank caused Novatech to lose all their liquidity, forcing them to shut down and freeze the trading accounts in December with the hope to come back in April, make some more money, pull some money out of the trades. The problem is the court cases didn't stop and the cease and desist orders didn't stop. They kept on coming in, right? And I brought it to you live here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, much to the chagrin of other journalists out there who are haters, who hate the MLM space. I was actually part of Novatech and I was breaking the news to you guys before them, much to their chagrin. Novatech still didn't say anything about the cease and desist orders. So what happened as soon as they opened up withdrawals in April? Everybody pulled out again. A second run on the bank that lasted, I don't know, a week. I mean, they never got back. They never really got back up. They opened up the withdrawals, pulling out. Everybody wanted out. The investigations happened. Now, even if they wanted to say something, they're probably under a gag order from their lawyers telling them, hey, you can't say anything. Now they're in the courts, and here's what they're doing in the courts. The governments are saying, okay, the states are saying, you're doing something non-compliant. And Novatech is saying through their lawyers, how can we get compliant? We want to break the law. We want to play ball. What do we need to do? And it's this back and forth that's happening between the states, the governments, the agencies, and Novatech. Right? Once they come to an agreement, once something happens, and as soon as that happens, I'll be letting you know here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. So that is exactly what happened in Novatech in layman's terms. from the beginning of when it started to fail until now. What caused the cease and desist orders? Well, why did they target Novatech? That's the question. Wasn't screwing anybody over. Novatech was paying out whenever you made a withdrawal. Novatech would give you your withdrawal. Week after week after week, Novatech was working for 4 years. So why? Why were they targeted? That's the real question, right? Could it be that a certain demographic was making money that the powers that be did not want demographic making money? Could that be? Right? Might that have something to do with it? What do you think? Why were they targeted in the first place? Now, now I'm gonna give Novatech a little down here because they deserve it. They should have communicated. As soon as this stuff started happening, I mean, she should have been on Zoom every single day. She should have been on that. She should have been out there every single day communicating to her people, right? So that that panic would not have been as bad, right? In my opinion, right? So that's where they dropped the ball. But that's what happened. You want to know what happened? There you go. Okay, and then this person said about left coins. All I can say is, wow, I have at least 10K floating around out there. Could be a winner. Thanks. And I said I probably have a bag too out there from just fooling around on the internet back in the day. I mean, look, back in the day, I remember when Bitcoin was cheap, right? I remember when I was like, Bitcoin, man, what is this? This is weird. It's just I didn't have a grid for it. Nobody really had a grid for it when it first came out. But I could have gotten some Bitcoin, right? And I may have some Bitcoin out there. But if I do, then I don't know nothing about it, right? And I don't have access to it, right? And if somebody can go out there and get it and use it, hey, more power to them. Because as far as I know, I got no way to get it. Is it now? I'm in the comments. Invisible AI just rugged. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's a good comment about invisible AI. QP is still paying. Invisible freaking MLM is what pushed it over the edge, and the huge payouts to the marketers. And who knows about that bot? Ha ha ha. The bot, if it even exists, should love market volatility. Money is made on the moves. Well, I have to agree with you there, Schooner. I just have been actually watching the performance of Crypto Fund's bot, right? So I've actually been watching the performance, and the bot does perform better when the market is moving, right? So when the market's like barely doing anything, the bot sucks, right? The bot sucks. It loses trades. But when the market's actually moving, the bot is very good, right? And can literally you can sit there all day and this bot with the strategy that they're implementing there, the bot's making money every single day. Well, from what I've seen. So I totally agree with you at that point, man. I mean, yeah, the volatility is not what destroys the market. Usually, bots perform better in a volatile market. Usually, what destroys the market is a flat market, right? Because it's hard to predict what's going to go up and what's going to go down and what the next move is because the market is flat. Okay, this guy is trying to pitch me on a company. You're going to have to email me for that. Please give me the link to your trading course. Thanks. So the link to my trading course is linked in the description with all of my other links. It is under educational tools. It says get my trading course here. And what you have to do is you have to be on a laptop or a desktop and you have to copy and paste the link directly into your browser and do not put in www. So just copy the link to the trading course, put it into your browser, and do not put in www. And that's how that one works. Okay, somebody said, I literally just told you 3 days ago that invisible AI was a scam and that it was getting ready to rug. And I told you the reason why they were a scam because they changed the minimum deposit from 50 to 500. They literally did not have any money. That doesn't make them a scam, right? That just makes them a failed company or a failed business, right? That's not a scam. A scam is like when somebody steals your credit card number, right? That's a scam. This person said, if they give refunds, I would take the money and run. How many platforms even offer to do this? If it's a gift, if they'll do it. Just think how deep a hole there must be for them to take 40 days to dig out of it. Yeah, and it's a nice gesture with the refunds and all, guys. I just don't see it. You know what I mean? I don't see it. How are they going to give refunds if they don't have any money, man? I mean, you know what I mean? I think that refund is it's like it's a nice thing to say and everything, but yeah, it's like maybe, I mean, maybe it calms people down. Hey, don't worry, we're going to give you a refund, right? But it's like, oh, okay, are they really going to give a refund, right? Has anybody gotten a refund? Right? Can you let me know? Right? I mean, if you've gotten a refund, let me know, please. I would love to hear that story, right? I'd love to be able to tell that story if you actually get a refund from one of these things. We got a lot of people supporting QP right now. That's good to see. I like QP too. This person said about my GS partner situation, you got my support. I'm shocked the GSP couldn't handle harmless constructive comment. Extremely aggressive action on their part. Wow. Yeah, man. GS partners kicked me out off of making a YouTube video. And I wasn't even, I mean, I don't even think I was that harsh in the YouTube video. I just said that usually when a company has problems with their withdrawals and deposits, that's a red flag. Who wouldn't agree with that? Right? And they fixed it, right? They fixed the problem. GS Partners seems to be performing fine. I mean, I still think it's a pretty good play. I mean, I'm kicked out, but hey, maybe you might be interested in joining GS Partners. Just don't make a YouTube video about them, right? Oh man. Somebody got a withdrawal from Invisible AI. That's good. This person had a pending withdrawal for over 4 days after receiving the email freezing the withdrawal. I was surprised to receive my withdrawal that was pending. So that's good. I'm glad you got your withdrawal, man. I mean, I hope that people do get their withdrawals. That'd be awesome. Somebody said that they would like to start my trading course. That's always good. It's always good to learn a skill because the market's not going to rug pull on you. If you know how to rock and roll in the markets, you're always going to be good because you're going to have a skill to where you can always make money, right? If you can figure out the markets, you have a skill to where you can always make money. My trading course teaches a strategy that's attainable, achievable, sustainable, and it's how I was able to make more than I've ever made before. It teaches you my profitable strategy, right? So that you can actually copy that, right? And go into the markets and start making money, right? It's a pretty good deal. If I do say so myself, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my trading course. Thank you for the sauce, Vaughn. I saw it coming because they were giving away too much bonuses and digging the platform into a hole. At this time, they're trying to come out. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, once a platform goes on break or something like that, I just in my mind it's like, okay, they're done. All right, here's another Ponzi person. Let's get into this. This just collapsed about invisible AI. Another Ponzi scheme. Now, here's where he's going to flex his, and just keep in mind what I said before about the difference in belief systems. But his belief system tells him that he's smarter than everybody else, right? You're going to see that in the way that he writes these comments. Okay. N- Hang on one second. I lost it. Okay, here it is. This is a comment about invisible AI. This just collapsed, right? Another Ponzi scheme. Do you people really believe that some people develop whole apps or websites in order to give you free money for clicking buttons? How is this not obvious to you that these things are always scams slash Ponzi's? Mhm. And I said, okay, you have to pay more attention to the space overall, right? And then you will see why people get involved. I mean, people get involved because there's a lot of money to be made in crypto. Right. Yeah, crypto's volatile, but who else is going to give you 1.5% a day or 5% a day or whatever, 2% a day, whatever it may be? That's why people get involved, right? You need to stick around and, watch more of my videos and whatnot. So here's his response. And this is just based on his belief system. Unlimited freedom. People get involved because they're either vulnerable and desperate to believe they have an opportunity to make lots of money for clicking a button, or they know it's a Ponzi. They know they're early enough to use the Ponzi to scam those who come after them. So either gullible idiots or malevolent, no moral compass scum. Okay? Well, tell me what you really think. All right? Tell me how you really feel. And that's how you got when you step into that person's shoes, you see where they're coming from. That's what they believe. They believe that these things are all scams and Ponzi schemes, and they believe that the people who make money at them are criminals. And that's where they're coming from. So, with once again, with that belief system, how do you sit down and have a constructive conversation, right? When that's what they believe. It just comes down back to the atheist and the believer, right? You got the atheist over here who's it's going to take an act of God for them to convert, and then you got the believer over here who's trying to explain something to the atheist that can't really be explained in terms that the atheist would understand, right? You can't explain spirituality to a person who is spiritually dead, right? And so it just turns into this clash. And that's what it is with the Ponzi people. They really believe that these things are all that this is just all a big criminal enterprise, right? And that anybody involved is either an idiot or a criminal. That's where they're coming from, right? And that's where this guy is coming from with that comment. So where can we go from there? Right? Where can we go? I mean, we just have a fundamental difference in beliefs. Okay. Yep. More about InfoWise. This person said that I knew that this was too good to be true. That's what they said. They're starting to see me as the bad guy here, right? It's fine. Uh, you knew, Vaughn, you knew that this was too good to be true. Actually, I was hoping it would last longer, right? They made through the 3 month mark with Invisible AI. I was hoping they'd go 6, right? Maybe a year, right? I mean, it was all to the good, right? I mean, we were all making money, right? Let's see what else we got going on in here, guys. Sportsbook partners. V, can we withdraw from this platform weekly, or do we have to leave it all in till it doubles? No, you can draw. You can withdraw. I withdraw from sportsbook partners all the time. It's a great platform, right? Matter of fact, I think I just put out a video about it this morning. And then I gave the way to request a refund. Let me let's see if I can put this in the chat. I can't put anything in the chat because like it's only quote unquote 200 words or less. So everything I try to put in there. Yep. Okay. Well, let me see. Hang on, guys. There it is. That's how you request a refund from Invisible AI if you do not ROI. All right, here's a good one. This person was laughing about the Invisible AI rug pull. I said, hey, they did their thing for 3 months. That's crypto. And this person said, why do people say that? Crypto isn't down, it's up. You should be making money. It's not always up, right? I mean, there's ups and downs in the world of trading. I don't care what you're trading, whether it's natural gas, whether it's a commodity, whether it's an indice, whether it's a currency, whether it's a stock, whether it's an ETF, whether it's crypto, whatever. You got ups and downs. Is there any other videos you have about companies like Novatech? And what's your opinion on using multiple companies at once? So this person obviously doesn't watch too many of my videos, but yeah, no, the I like Crypto Fund right now. Crypto Fund is good, but it's not an MLM. Okay, so if you're like a big marketer and stuff, it's probably not going to be for you. But if you just like to invest and get that weekly ROI, you need to check out Crypto Fund, in my opinion. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, Invisible AI is still accepting deposits, which you got to be a special kind of fool to put any money in that right now. How are you going to be on a 40-day break, but you're still accepting deposits? What is happening to Capitalium? Capitalium rug pull. They said it had something to do with one of their employees. If you believe that. This one is on QP. Looking forward to the app, but even if that doesn't happen, QP is a winner for me so far. I've been through a few cycles already, so I'm playing on house money. It's all to the good. That's how you got to do it. This person said, I enjoyed your class and I appreciate the additional videos added. Thank you. You're welcome. I got people commenting on Alterion. But to be honest with you guys, I think Alterion is commenting on Alterion. You ever see those random comments like, "This is a great platform. I'm going to put in $3,000." What? Who are you? Right? It's probably the platform itself making that comment to try to pump up people to invest in it. Oh man, you gotta love the space, guys. You gotta love the game. You gotta love the game, guys. Right? The Ponzi people, they don't understand the game, right? The haters, they don't understand the game. You gotta love the game, right? Why are you here if you don't love the game? This person said that projects with less than 1% profit daily are more prestigious and long term for investors. And I said you should check out Crypto Fund because they're doing that. It's more of a long term deal. Here's somebody promoting their project. Goodbye. If you go on here and promote your own project, I'm just going to ban you. All right. If you want me to promote something or if you want me to talk about something, email me. Right. People really get their panties in a bunch about left coins. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Crypto X, here's one from you on Invisible AI. You said, "What is their plan? Try a good strategy. They should reset all losses and restart again. It's painful, but it's the best thing to do." Yeah, they're not going to do it though. They're going to keep up with this story about 40 days and right, and then it's just going to probably fizzle out. Hope that I'm wrong, but I don't think that I am. Here's one on the rug report. What's up, Vaughn? Thank you for the vid. Hate that you even have to do a rug report in the first place, but in this space, as of late, there's been pure madness on so many levels. Just praying for folks to heed your words and use proper risk management when participating. That's what you got to do. Somebody said, bro, set subtitles in every language in your videos so that everyone can understand them. I don't know how to do that, right? It only lets me set subtitles in English and Spanish. Okay. Maybe fast earn is a rug pull at this point. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, and then you got one that was talking about invisible AI. Yeah, the last message that Lee Dalton sent, it sounded like he was definitely cursing in the message, and he was writing these long run-on sentence. Obviously, it made me wonder if he'd been drinking, right? I mean, it's kind of looks like the ramblings of a drunk. I don't know. Just what I was thinking. I don't know. Who knows? Guys, you have to if you're trying to get with Vecuber, you have to have a VPN, right? It's not going to work in the United States. It's been really crazy in the crypto space lately. Oh, you ain't lying. Yep, this is a good one. I attended an Invisible AI Zoom meeting during its first week. I remember it was two co-owners. They couldn't answer a lot of questions. I remember the question about what happens when there's losses because they have a set percentage on daily gains, unlike QP, where they make no promises on percent per day. I've never had confidence in this project. I'm actually surprised it lasted this long. I didn't expect it to last more than a month. Sorry for those who are in limbo with their money. I'm done with this space. Soon as I can, I'm getting myself the course from Vaughn. I'd rather lose money learning to trade than lose a cent more to these platforms. Nothing can convince me to put money in another platform. Okay. I don't think that people need to heed the call to withdraw, withdraw, withdraw. I do think that people need to heed the call to withdraw, withdraw, withdraw. It's insane that there are people who are asking about C12. Like, what the heck? Did you invest it and forget it? Come on. Your investment daily, you withdraw as much as they allow. If it's daily, withdraw daily, not once a week. Hey, that's what I try to tell people. Withdraw early and withdraw often. And as for you space, I don't agree with that. right? I think that I don't. I think that the only way to really lose long term here is to quit, right? But I see what you're saying, and it's not for everybody, right? It's not for everybody. I mean, if it stresses you out and it throws you into a depression and it like makes it, and like if it gets in your head and stuff like that, then yeah, maybe you shouldn't be in the space, right? I don't know. I'm not you, so I can't make that decision for you. But I know that this space has been very, very good to me, and it's been very, very good to a lot of people. And with anything you do in life, there's going to be positives and there's going to be negatives, right? No matter what, right? No matter what it is. And one of the negatives that we have to deal with in the crypto trading space and in the platform space is losses, right? You're going to have losses. The trick is to win more than you lose and to win greater amounts than what you lose. Right. And there's a sauce to it, right? There's a sauce to it. There's a trick to it. There's a strategy to it. And I teach that strategy in my trading course, linked in the description. If you want to support me, the best way to support my work is to purchase my link in the description where I share my personal trading strategy with you. You can also apply my strategies to crypto investing, to crypto platforms. Okay. It's just sauce for the brain, right? It's sauce for to learn a skill, right? To learn the skills, to have the skills, to have the abilities, right? It's a beautiful thing, guys. It's a beautiful. Okay. Another, yeah, I've got a couple of people who are genuinely pissed off at me for quote unquote promoting high yields. Okay. But my thing here is that I'm not promoting anything really. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And one thing that I'm doing is I'm getting into some different high yips, right? To try to catch the wave on the ones that gain the traction, right? And when you do that, yeah, you're going to have a lot of misses. When you hit big, but you have a lot of misses with the high yips, right? So that's just something I'm doing. I wouldn't consider it promoting it. But and once again, you know, you got to give the people what they want, man. And people want the high yips. That's what they want to hear about, right? I didn't make the world, my brother. I just live in it, right? This is one of the things people want to hear about. So I'm talking about it, right? But I'm not telling people what to do. And I will go down swinging if you're telling me that I'm promoting things and telling people what to do. I will just go down swinging, right? Because man, I just that's not what I'm doing here, right? Sure, you've got the opportunity to join if you want to, but it's your choice, right? You got to do your own due diligence. You got to figure out how your own strategies. Don't sit here and shoot the messenger, right? Don't blame me for sharing what I'm doing, right? Okay, but I'm not gonna, nobody's paying me to promote anything. Right? If I get into a platform, I join with my own money and then whatever, if the platform works out, great. If it doesn't, hey, I didn't invest anything that I couldn't afford to lose. And I don't tell you to invest more than you can afford to lose. In fact, I'm pretty regularly tell you guys how to manage your risks in this space. If I do say so myself, right? Pretty regularly, I do Let's see what else we got going on here, guys. This person said, after CloudFi, I started to learn how to trade. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think it's always a good idea to learn how to trade for sure, no matter what. Somebody said, I honestly respect that you answer comments and your reviews to help those trying to find out a way are great. Oh yeah, I try to answer as many comments as I can. I'm not able to get to all of them, but I do try to get to as many as I can. Somebody said, love Payday Thursdays, some good ones on the list, Vaughn, and a couple for me to check out too. We ain't hanging out in mama's basement eating Cheetos here. We're getting things done. That's where I was clowning on people for being in their mom's basement eating Cheetos. Every time I try to pull up Sportsbook Partners, it never works. That's probably because you're not using a VPN. You need to use a VPN to access Sportsbook Partners. Link is in the description. Somebody said that my rug report is funny, and waiting to see what Vortic does in October. Yep, there you go. Somebody did a comment on GS Partners. They think that they're associated with that Carrot Bars thing. This person says, I would stay far away from it. Former Carrot Bars affiliate here that went through this with Carabit while managing multiple accounts for people. Lost a lot of funds that are still stuck in Carabit. These GS partners are the same players that came from Carrot Bars and Carabit. It started with support tickets not being answered at all until finally the end. Oh, yeah, I lost funds from using K Merchant for processing my withdrawals to my business bank account. Same story with emails going back and forth with ultimately no resolution. My business transactions are still stuck in K Merchant, so the money had to come out of my pocket to cover it. So basically, this person is saying they lost money on previous things, and they're saying that GS Partners is part of that. Somebody said, "Great drop on MT4." You're welcome. You catch that, did you? All right, and then we got somebody who shared a video. Uh, so I'll check that out and update you guys on it. I haven't seen the video, so I don't want to share it yet. Because if it's a bunch of malarkey, I don't want to share it here on my channel. All right, guys, let's get to some of the chat. It's time for the chat, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see where we're at, guys. Tushi's Life says, I wait at least 90 days before participating in any projects. That's fine, but you're gonna miss a lot of good ones if you don't get in early, right? Because some of them don't last more than 90 days. Like if you would have got in at the beginning of Invisible AI and really cranked some money into that thing, you would have made some money, right? With that 90-day run. Guys, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. So give me like 2 to 5 minutes here, and I'll be right back because I want to get into these chats and really get to answering these questions. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a refill, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Yeah, so the thing is, like, if you're waiting 90 days before participating in any projects, you're going to definitely miss out on the high yip. So if you were ever interested in getting into a high yip and getting a little bit of that rocket ship type boost, you won't be able to do that without waiting 90 days. However, if you do hang out until the end of this video today, I'm going to give you guys some sauce. Okay, I've got a couple of new things to share that I'm going to. It's going to be like a breaking news for new sharing of a couple of different things at the end of our Q&A session here. So just hang tight. Okay, this person has been asking, Miguel. Well, first of all, welcome, Miguel. Glad you're here. You've been asking what the QP minimum starting price is, and yeah, let me look. Let me see if there's a minimum for QP. Bear with me for just a second, because I don't know off the top of my head, because I never go in with like the minimum really. Let's see. See what I can do here. All right, so I'm going to create a stake and see if I can do $10. The minimum amount is $10. So there you go. There's the answer to your question. The minimum amount for QP is $10. There you go. Ask and you shall get an answer, right? Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you, right? All righty. Tushi's Life says 650 using BNB. Do your own research and don't invest what you're not willing to lose. That's right. Choice Pet Care. Spread it out. 10K, 10 platforms. Yep, exactly. Tucci's Life. They're just looking for someone to blame. The only one to blame is themselves. Yep. Then we had some people mentioning the audio problems. I'm just going to skip those. Kenny says, I think YouTube is messing with your live streams. Yeah, man, they're trying to cancel me. Right? That's why you guys got to all go to rumble.com. Right? That way, if I get canceled off of YouTube, you can still see me on rumble.com. Miguel, do you know how to trade with cents on Binance? Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't really trade with cents, but I do know how to trade. I mean, that's what I do for my like profession. So, yep, YouTube, they're getting ready to come after me. Sparrow AG says you should sell unlimited freedom merch, Vaughn. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys want to get some unlimited freedom merch? A hacker might have cut your audio. I wish there were subtitles. Kenny says they did the same thing to the snake diet guy when he used to live stream. He was trying to help people lose weight with controversial multiple days fasting diets. LOL. Audio still good for me. Multiple days fasting. Yeah. Well, that'll help you lose weight, won't it? Tushi's Life said, in this case, I want my pockets to gain weight and become obese. Just keep on hanging in there. You'll get there. Crypto X, when trading, do you set a specific number of trades or time? I saw that you made 2 trades and stopped. Yeah, it just depends. It just depends. You know, I never I try to never trade more than an hour, right? And then if I have like let's say I do 2 trades in a row right when I first start and they both are profit, yeah. Yeah, sure, I'll stop because that's a good amount of profit right there. That's like 9 or it's like between 8 and 10% profit right there. So, I mean, why continue at that point, right? I mean, you sit there and you know, that's just me though. The refunds are only for those who never took any profits out. Okay. Well, see, from the way I understand it, they were giving refunds to people who didn't ROI, meaning they made less than what they put in, or they say that they're giving refunds anyway. Crypto X, do you know if Pocket Option allows hedge trading? Crypto X, shout out to you, man. You've been paying attention. Yeah, but you have to connect to MT4. So when you go there, it'll give you the option to connect to MT4, and then you have to do a traditional type of forex trading, and then you can put in a hedge. Yes, sir. Tucci's life. I agree. Tucci's life. Not smart cookies. Still depositing in investable AI. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be depositing in a platform that's not paying out. Eddie, smash that like button, guys. Please, if you haven't smashed the like button, please do what Eddie is asking and smash that like button, right? Because nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Nobody else is giving you the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce that you're getting here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. The only thing that I ask is that you hit that like button, okay? Eddie says, just joining back after a meeting. I like the rug pull video. Would love for you to lean into the lost everything. And I had a 1,000 through 10,000 to build something after you have built your non-risk capital. Okay, sure. Darren, did you trade today? Yes, I did, Darren. Blue Sky, when the host takes a break, it takes me back to when the teacher would leave the classroom for a few minutes. Should I continue to work quietly or cut up with my friend? I'm grateful and blessed to be here. That's right, Blue Sky. I appreciate you. I'm glad to have you here. Okay, let me go ahead and get into Eddie's scenario here. Oh, what would I do, guys, if I had to start from scratch today? Right? I like this one. So, if I had to start from scratch, meaning I had no money whatsoever, right? What would I do? Right? Well, the first thing that is I would get a job, any job. I don't care how demeaning, right? Or how like bad of a job, or when it's a job that nobody wants to do. If I had to clean up dog doo doo, right? If I had to clean up parks, clean up dog crap, right, in parks, right? Or I had to go work in a sewer, right? Or just clean toilets, whatever. I would get a job. Okay, because I'm starting from scratch, I'm starting from zero. Give me a job. All right, and then I would couch surf or get a tent and sleep by the river, right? If I have a car, then I would go sleep at Walmart. Okay. Not wasting money on an apartment, not wasting money on none of that. Saving my money. I would get a job and I would save $10,000. You know, that's what I would do. I'd get a job, I'd save 10 grand. Okay. Now I would do two things. Number one is I would purchase my trading course, right? And I would learn how to trade. Okay. Now that doesn't that I suggest taking at least a month when you're learning how to trade, right? So it's not like you take the course and then all of a sudden you go from 0 to a million. It's not like that, right? It's a skill that you have to develop, right? And you have to get yourself a history of winning and a history of profit and success, and then you put in real money at that point, because you can have a demo account with trading, right? So you get good with the demo account, and then you put in the real trading account, and then you can really start making some money. Because if I learn the skill of trading, I know I'll never have to work again. I'll never have to work a job again, right? So I would learn that skill. I would get my trading course and learn that skill. Okay. But with the $10,000, I would immediately get into 10 different passive income crypto platforms. Why? Because when you're in 10 crypto platforms, you can make between $50 and $75,000 a year potentially just on the passive income. Okay. Now I know they ain't paying me no 50 to 75,000 to clean up sewers. They're not paying me 50 to 75,000 to clean up toilets. They're not paying me 50 to 75,000 to clean up dog crap at the park, right? But if I can take 10,000, invest 1,000 into 10 different platforms, I can generate between 50 and $75,000 a year. So now I have a good amount of passive income coming in, right? and I'm learning how to trade, right? And once I get that passive income coming in, once I got my trading career going and I'm making the good percentages, daily, weekly, monthly, right? Then I can begin to look for a house and a car and then, and the girlfriend and all that stuff, right? Not before then, right? You guys ought to track how much money you're making in your passive income platforms. It's really interesting, right? I've been a six-figure a year plus earner in my passive income platform since I started, right? That's over 100,000 in passive income alone. And it's nicely more than that, right? Because I keep my rotation going, right? I'm always in about 15 platforms. So if one of them goes away, boom, I get into another one. I'm not playing games here, right? I'm actually calculating this. I'm writing it down. I've got spreadsheets. I make sure that that everything I'm doing, there's a mathematical reason and a strategy behind why I'm doing it, right? There's an end goal. Right. And the end goal is I wanted to have enough passive income to where I could retire today if I wanted to. I can retire, right? Of course, what am I gonna do? Just do nothing? That ain't me. But I've got my small business outside of YouTube, which I make more than enough from doing that. And then I've got my passive income more than enough from doing that. And then I've got my trading. I make more than enough from doing that. Right. So those are three major, major income streams. What you track gets better. Write down what you're doing. Write down your profits. Write down your potential profits. Get a game plan. Track it. I write down what I'm doing every day. Right. I got notebooks full of it. One of the reasons is because as a felon, right, as a convicted felon, I have to document what I'm doing every day in case something happens and they decide to pull me in for questioning, right? Where were you on this or that day? What were you doing? Oh, I was doing this. And here's the document to prove it. You can show it to the judge, right? Document everything, write down everything, right? Now, hopefully, you never have to learn how to do that, right? Hopefully, you're smart enough not to ever commit a felony, right? But the point is, what you track gets better. What you write down gets better. Yeah, if I get together $10,000, I can pay myself a nice little passive income with this crypto platform space that we're in, with the world of crypto, with the world of DeFi, decentralized finance, the opportunity that we have now. This wasn't around when I was growing up. Okay. This opportunity, if you know how to do this, if you take the time to learn and actually get good at this is a life changing thing. This is a destiny shifting, destiny changing thing. It can change your destiny. Now, nothing like that is going to come super easy. There's always going to be a learning curve, right? There's always going to be there's always going to be like a monk period where you're in the monastery, you're the monk, you're alone in the monastery, you're learning and you're taking in everything and you're praying and doing all these things. It is your secret time, right? You do well in your secret time and then boom, that's going to blow up throughout the rest of your life. But that's what I would do. I know what I would do if I got zeroed out. Now, luckily, I already know how to trade, right? So I don't have to take my trading course, right? If I got zeroed out, I would be fine, right? I would just throw some money in the markets and start trading, right? That's what I would do. The the ways to do this are here, but the belief system is usually one of the first things that has to change, right? We have self-limiting beliefs, right? And getting out of that is it's almost kind of like number one. Like somebody was saying, I was watching Lambo earlier today, and somebody was saying on there that if you're not right with God, then you can forget about everything else. Because even if you do make money, you're just going to lose it, or you're not going to be happy, or you're not going to be fulfilled. It's basically what he said. Now, to translate that, what that means is if you have a bad belief system, right? If you have like a negative or a self-limiting belief system, even if you hit the lottery, right, you'll probably just lose the money, right? So it starts in the inner game, right? And that's the thing that people don't see, right? That's the thing that doesn't show up above the surface, right? People see once you start succeeding, right? People see that, right? People see once you start making money, they see that, and you get haters, right? Once you start making big money, you start getting haters, right? They hate you because you're making money. They hate you. It's like it happens. That's real, right? They don't make songs about it for no reason. That really happens, right? And sometimes it's people who you never thought. You think, wow, man, I thought you would be happy for me, right? What, you hate me? It happens. But what people don't see is the inner game. They don't see the work that you put in here, right? The inner work, right? And that's what needs to happen first. Okay, you got to get that belief system in place, right? And you might have to do some neuro linguistic programming if you've never done that before, right? Your mind may automatically be telling you you're stupid over and over and over again. You may be one of them people you ever like call you do something and you go, God, I'm such an idiot, or God, I'm stupid, or your mind keeps calling you stupid over and over again, right? You got to get that out of there, right? You got to change that programming, right? Start saying, I am as smart and as capable as anyone else, right? I am as smart and as capable as anyone else. Even if it sounds like BS, even it sounds like you're lying to yourself. Your subconscious doesn't know that it's a lie. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between a truth and a lie. Your subconscious doesn't know. You start saying that affirmation, you will begin to change your beliefs, right? That's how you do it. Whatever you repeat to yourself over and over again, that's programming your life, right? So if you're like, man, I ain't never gonna be rich, man. You probably won't be. Well, whatever you're saying to yourself over and over again, that usually becomes it. Uh, let's see. I have recently purchased a new piece of property, right? And I want to show you guys something. Okay. Now, I already have properties in different countries and things of that nature. But this is something that I had put up and I looked at it every single day. And I've been looking at it every single day for let's see, when did I start? 2021 probably. And now it's 2023. So I look at this picture every single day. And I'm going to show you the picture. Let me go get it. Okay. This is a stock photo, right? This is a stock photo of some houses on the beach, right? A beach house, boats, things like that, swimming stuff, ocean stuff. I love the ocean. I'm a beach guy, right? I'm an ocean guy. I've been looking at this for since 2021. That'd be 2 years, every single day, right? Now I have this, right? But mine's a little bit bigger. It's a 3-story. Also, there's no neighbors. Okay. You have to visualize what it is that you want. You have to visualize your end goal, right? Of where you want to be. And it also has to be in line with what's good and what's right and what's noble, right? I mean, you can't you don't want to like sit there and visualize something that maybe you're not supposed to be having. You know what I mean? Like you have to be careful with it. But this stuff, you do it because it works, right? It's not a religion, right? It, you get to a point where, okay, what works and what doesn't work. Okay, visualization works, right? Speaking, speaking to your subconscious, or you're speaking the affirmation of what you want to have or what you want to come to pass works, right? Large sums of money come to me quickly and easily in the best interest of all from multiple sources that I get to keep, use, give, and spend joyously. You know how many thousands of times I've said that? Way before it was coming in through passive income, right? Way before I was a successful, right? Way before I had my own small business. I'd sit there laying in my bed. Large sums of money come to me quickly and easily in the best interest of all from multiple sources that I get to keep, use, give, and spend joyously. I am one of the most disciplined investors in the world. That's another one. Over and over again. I'm one of the most disciplined investors in the world. I'm one of the most disciplined investors in the world every day, right? Looking at the beach house, right? Some people put you gonna put a Lamborghini up there, some people a Bugatti or whatever it is. And you do it because it works. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's like when you plant a seed in the ground, it takes time. The seed has to grow. It takes sometimes years. It was 2 years of looking at that vision of the beach house. Now I gotta find a new vision, right? Because the beach house is here. Now I have to find a new vision to look at every single day, a new visualization. What is the next step? It'll take 2 years, maybe it'll take 5 years. Something I didn't know when I was a younger man is patience, right? I wasn't a patient guy, right? Some things I thought were gonna happen or I wanted to happen or I had a premonition that they were gonna happen and they didn't. But what I didn't realize is that was no, it did happen, but it was 5 years later. And I never thought in my mind, 5 years, no way. No way, 5 years. No, this is gonna happen, 6 months, maybe a year, or maybe 3, 3 at the most. But there's a patience that comes with it, right? Now, that's some deep, deep belief programming type of sauce, right? And it's not bullcrap because the US military actually uses it. The United States Marines use it for their recruits to deprogram the bad things and then to program, whatever they want to program in them, right? But why not program what you want to program? Right? You don't need the the society in the world is going to try to program you. You already know that. But why not you do the program, right? You find out what the program is and then you do the program. And you just want to chew the meat and spit out the bones, right? You take what works, do what works, You don't need to go, buy a robe and become a guru. You don't need to do any weird stuff like that, right? It's nothing weird here, right? This is practical application, programming, visualization, practical, right? We're not talking about, anything crazy. Anybody with degrees of power know about this, and they do it, and they will exercise it on you if you're not careful, right? So, oh man, how did we get there? I don't even know. Okay, right. Let's take some more questions here. Comments. Tushi's Life said, "That's what I did for about 6 months. I got an RV and parked it at Walmart and kept moving it around." Yeah, jealousy's real. Your closest friends and your own family. That does happen. Where do you suggest I learn NLP? That's a good question, Darren. I learned it from a lot of different places. There's a good book called "As a Man Thinketh" by James Allen. Let me put that in there. And I read this when I was incarcerated, man. I read this a bunch of times. You don't got nothing to do in there, but you read. I mean, you can read or you can write letters and stuff like that. There's not really not a whole lot you can do on the inside. But I was able to do a lot of self development when I was in, when I was in jail and when I was in prison because I wanted to use my time there for something, right? I didn't want to just be, sit there and waste away. So, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Now, this is not a long book, okay, but it's great, right? So that's where I would start, right? Because you talk about The Secret and you talk about different things like that. Uh, they all got that from As a Man Thinketh. And Stalin got As a Man Thinketh from, guess where? The Holy Bible, right? It's in the book of Proverbs, right? The Holy Bible taught this stuff way before anybody else, right? It's in there, right? There's great passages about it, right? Look at the words of Jesus and everything that he said about faith and belief. Believe you have received it and it shall be yours, right? I mean, what are we talking about here, right? And as we said, anything that you ask in prayer, believe you have received it and it will be yours, right? Large sums of money come to me quickly and easily in the best interest of all, from multiple sources that I get to keep, use, give, and spend joyously, right? And that's how you do it. That's how that works. But if you don't have and my friend Lambo calls it a vision board, right? But and I just showed you mine, right? But if you don't have that, just get it. Just think about sit there for a minute and think about, okay, what is it that you really want? Because people say, oh, well, I want to be a millionaire. Why? Why? Why do you want to be a millionaire? What would that do for you? What is that going to unlock? What is that going to do? And say, well, I really don't like to cook, and I'd like to go out to eat every night. And I think if I was a millionaire, I could go out to eat every night. Perfect, right? Get yourself a couple pictures of some nice restaurants and put them right there in your office. Look at them every day, right? Or I want to take care of my. And you can just easily visualize yourself taking care of your family, right? But figure out why, not just the what. Figure out the why. Why do you want to be a millionaire? Why do you want financial freedom, right? Why do you want this to work, right? What is the end goal, right? What is the end goal here? And that's neuro linguistic programming, right? That's self development work, right? That's all, it's all part of it, right? It's all part of it. But you can't do that only, right? You have to do both. right? You have to do the self-development work and you have to have a strategy. So you actually have to write stuff down, right? You actually have to do this the right way, right? You actually have to have a strategy in place, right? To where you're not just throwing, you don't want to just throw your crypto everywhere and go, I believe, I believe. No, don't do that, right? Listen to the tactics and the strategies that I give you at the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? It is great for me to be a mentor for you, but I have mentors to this day, right? You find somebody who is doing what you want to do. Find somebody who is at the place that you want to be at. And if you're able to, get the mentorship, meet the person, go under the person, learn from the person. A lot of this stuff, people will be happy to share it with you, right? If you're serious, if you want to learn. It's the teacher and the apprentice, right? This has been going on since the beginning of time, right? Now, I found somebody, right, who he wrote a book, and in the book, there he was on the beach with his feet up by the beautiful ocean. And the book was called The Unemployed Millionaire, right? The Unemployed Millionaire. This is Matt Morris, okay? Now that was where I wanted to be, right? The unemployed millionaire, right? Kick my feet up at the beach. Why not? Right? I've been through hell, right? I was shot, 5 times at point blank range. I almost died, right? I did prison time, right? I've been through my share of hell. Why not have a little bit of the good, right? How about a little bit of the good life? Is that too much to ask, right? And so there he was, feet up on the beach, the unemployed millionaire, Matt Morris. I met Matt Morris and I paid Matt Morris to mentor me. I ended up writing a book with him, The Power of Leadership. That's my book. After he wrote a chapter, there's chapters written by other great authors and entrepreneurs. But I placed myself under him and I said, here's what I want. You have it. Teach me, basically. And I was a pain in the butt, believe me. I've never been a good student for any of my mentors, right? I was always, because, my personality, you know how I am, right? I'm stubborn. I talk back, right? I'm smart, right? I'm smart to the point of being a smart aleck sometimes, right? Sarcastic. But he hung in there with me. And so he was a great mentor. And I have many other mentors, too many to speak of, right? I still have a guy that I'm working with, a coach that I'm working with to this day, a couple of coaches, right? I consider Lambo Drew a coach, right? I consider Lambo Drew a mentor. I always want to learn, right? I always want to be teachable. I always want to be trainable because I want to continue to grow, right? I know that there's people out there who know things that I don't know, and I need to know those things if I want to get to those levels. But what do you want? What do you really want? Right? You got to figure out what your why is. What is the thing? You got to get past the just the money alone, right? Maybe it's happiness. Maybe it's right? Maybe it's here's the big one. Maybe you want to feel like you have a purpose, right? Maybe you want to feel like you have an impact. You want to have an impact in the world, right? You want to have an impact, right? That's a big one. What does that look like? Right? What does that look like? Can you visualize that? Can you put it into words? Can you put it into pictures? Right? What does it mean? What does it look like? And then that becomes the thing that that pretty much drives you. All right. So, Darren, I need help. LOL. Tushi's Life, great book. Darren, thanks for that. Darren, thank you. Tushi, Blue Sky with the hand raising. Eddie, the chat took a different the chat took a different turn today, and I am enjoying it. Thanks. We got into a little bit of the self-development stuff today, Eddie, but that is a piece of it, right? You got to have the inner game, you know. Now, since you're a basketball fan, one of my favorite mentors was Kobe. Now, of course, I never met Kobe, right? But I've listened to he was amazing man. He was an amazing dude, right? An amazing guy, right? I mean, he knew this stuff, right? He lived it. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Uh, so yeah, so it's the inner game is huge. It's hugely important. Now, you guys have made it pretty much to the end of the broadcast, so I do want to share a couple of new things with you. And let's see. The main thing is I'm gonna share a link. Let me get it. And this is a new one. Maybe some of you guys are in this already, but I think it's right up our alley. So this is a new platform called Dominion Airs. Okay, and they have products, right? And these products are like tangible products that they sell. They also take actual real credit cards and debit cards. Okay, so you don't have to send everything in with crypto, right? Their products are travel products, discount products, things of that nature. Just things for the family, having a better life, cruises, travel discounts, just discounts in general, discount programs, and they also have like philanthropic things, like they have projects that you can put out to be funded. You can help fund other projects. People's um, like philanthropic projects, people that things that people want to do to maybe make the world a better place. But Dominion Heirs is based on the fact that we are heirs to the kingdom. This is a faith-based company. We're heirs to the kingdom, and we want to walk in that dominion. We want to walk in that authority, right? We want to walk in that inheritance, right? And it's cool because they now listen to this, guys. Okay, listen to how they're doing this because this is smart, right? They have a trading bot, an AI trading bot that you get as a complimentary gift. Okay, so it's not an investment, right? It's nothing that's regulated like that, right? It's a complimentary gift, right? Depending on which package you get. And this complimentary gift produces daily and weekly passive income. Okay? That's what it's why I really like it because it is a product-based company. Everything they're doing is 100% legit. And instead of you doing quote unquote investments, this is a free gift having this trading bot, right? It's called the Kingdom AI bot, right? Free gift. Now, reason why they're able to do this is because one of the people on their staff is a lawyer and a former SEC lawyer, right? The Securities and Exchange Commission, right? And knows how to legally, right, go about doing something like this without catching hell from the regulators, right? Now, just like everything else, this is risky, right? It's a risky deal, just like anything else. but they really have put together something unique and I think something special here, right? Which is why I'm actually taking it because the people who are here right now are hardcore unlimited freedom people, right? Who are on this live with me right now. You guys are hardcore unlimited freedom people. So I want you to take a look at this opportunity, right? Because I've joined it and I just think that I think that it's right up our alley, right? It's also in line with a lot of the belief systems that a lot of us hold to, right? And I think that that's important, right? It's always good to have something like that. One of the things that was a real driving force, right, behind Novatech was that they were kind of a pseudo faith-based company, right? But Dominionaires really is a faith-based company. I mean, they have ministry Sundays. They like literally dedicate whole days to just Christian ministry. It's pretty cool, right? If you're into that sort of thing. Uh, so I feel good aligning myself with it, and I'm excited about it, right? That's Dominionaires. And then the other one that I want to talk about, I can't talk too much about it, but if you guys have not joined my private Telegram group, make sure you join that. That way you can get in on Crypto Fund. And Crypto Fund has done the last few days 0.60%, 0.98%, 0.33%, 1.18%. So they're not huge, but they're decent daily percentage gains. And the crypto fund takes $199 off the top of your stake, right? So like if you put in 1,000, they're going to take 199, and you're going to be trading with what, 899 or something like that. Um, that's right, Eddie. Um, so if you haven't checked out Crypto Fund, make sure that you join my private Telegram group so that you can check that out. Because this is one of those companies that I actually know people who are part of this company, right? And one of them is a trader that I know personally from my trading education days, and I've seen the AI technology that they use, and it's interesting because they use AI technology and they use a real person who monitors the AI technology. And I literally saw this guy. If the AI starts screwing up, he goes in, stops the AI, and he goes in and makes the trades himself, trades it up into profit, and gets out. Right now, as long as they're able to continue that, this could be a very, very long lasting project. And it's a private opportunity because it's more of a group, right? They didn't even want to do a website. I had conversation. I thought they should do a platform, but they don't want to. They don't want to be an MLM. They hardly even wanted to do a website, right? So I got them to do that. And so this is something that I'm in that I've put uh I put a large sum of money in there, right? If you want to if you want to see what I did, you can join I told you, right? In the private Telegram, because I don't want to put these guys on blast, right, or anything. They want to be quote unquote private, and so I got to honor that. I'm trying to honor it as much as I can, but I still want to get the word out because I put a lot of money into this, and so far it's been working. And I think that this is one that could be a more long-term play. And the reason why I'm passionate about it is because I think this could be one of those plays for people who have lost money in the space. This could be one of those plays to get into that's going to be where you can recoup some of that, right? Because you can withdraw anytime. You can withdraw your profits, right? You can withdraw your trading account. They don't, there's no ongoing charges. It's just a one-time charge of 199 when you first start, and then you're in, right? You can, and they're updating their site weekly, and that's what reminds me of the Novatech thing, because Novatech would update their site with their weekly gain. So what you would do is if you put in an investment, you just go to their site, look at the weekly gains, and just calculate those gains to your investment, and you'll know where you are. You'll know how much that you have, right? just by going in and calculating those weekly percentage gains. So yeah, guys, the Dominionaires, go ahead and check that out. Uh, Blue Sky said, "What complimentary? That is clever. I love it." Yeah, it's they're see they're doing this legally because they got this SEC lawyer on board, so they're figuring out how to offer this legally, right, without catching a bunch of crap from the regulators, right? So, let's I think it's a great idea. Um, and also the products are pretty awesome too. I mean, I travel all the time, so I'm always good to be with a travel club, and then the discount products, and then just the different perks and things like that that they offer. It's kind of cool because it's like you're part of the kingdom, right, so to speak, a part of the kingdom. It's an interesting concept, right? And I was really happy about it because I just got kicked out of GS Partners, so I was looking for something that could work along the same lines of what GS Partners does, and this came up. Tucci's Life. Everyone should read MetaHuman. Tucci's Wife. Amazing book. Will give you huge insight of reality and possibly awaken the beast within. Eddie, I'd buy some Unlimited Freedom. Hardcore follower. That's right. That's right. Donald Wallace. How about off ramping and taxes? So with taxes and crypto, you've got to do that between you and your own CPA and the government, right? So any crypto gains that you make, you have to pay taxes on. Okay, flat out. Okay, so you always want, when you're doing your investing, when you're doing your notes, when you're doing your business plan or your tracker, your trading tracker, whatever it is, whatever you make in crypto, it's your obligation to report it and to pay taxes on it. That's how that works. Okay. Tucci's Life. I would definitely buy merchandise. He is my favorite YouTuber. I appreciate it, guys. Eddie, is there a chat or anything to see what you can withdraw on that platform? I'll be posting updates in my private Telegram group, Eddie. So, and I'm going to try to post them at least weekly, right, to share the weekly results and everything. But this is done as a private group, and it's done with forms, right? So you get a form and you follow the instructions on the form, right? And it's not done like how it tip, because this is not a platform, right? It's like a trading group, right? And this is something that you can't just click on, and it's not well, I guess it could be easy. It's just set up differently, right, than our normal platforms because it's not an MLM, right? There's no affiliate commissions, nothing like that. It's just a opportunity, right? It's a trading opportunity, crypto trading opportunity, and they give us a form. Boom, we fill out the form, and then it starts rolling from there. We can check in, or we can do the calculations to see what we have, and then when we're ready to withdraw, there's a process to deposit on the form, and there's a process to withdraw, right? So either way, we can do that. So like I said, I think this is going to be a good one to make back some of those losses possibly. Kenny said, "Thanks for another great stream, Vaughn." You are welcome, Kenny. It's my pleasure, as always. Now, I will be putting more material out on these new opportunities soon, so stay tuned for that. But you guys got the link first, right? If you want to get on that in on that Dominion Airs, boom, there's the link. If you want to get in on that crypto fund, go to my Telegram group and check it out. Okay, we'll see you guys on the next one here at the Unlimited Freedom Network.